Hello YouTube, my name is Akibu, and today I'm going to be building a skeleton dragon and showing you guys how to do it too. To start off, we're going to want some quartz stairs, some quartz slabs, and last but not least, some black wool. Alright, now that we have our blocks, it's time to get building. So I'm going to start by just finding a spot to do it. Preferably, I like to do it in a lava pool in the nether, but you can make it in a cave or in the sky, wherever you see fit. Okay, so I'm going to speed the footage up a little bit just because a lot of the stuff I do is pretty repetitive. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to make it float. I don't want it coming out of the lava, I want it kind of floating a little bit above, so I build up a little thing and I get started. Now for the tail, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to go up and down with it, and at a diagonal angle too. So I'm flying diagonally and clicking as fast as I could while going up and down. It's very simple and it doesn't require too much practice to kind of master. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to give it this natural snaky kind of shape, and that's what we're going for. Alright, so once I get over here, I'm deciding that this is going to be where the head's going to be. So first we got to start on the eyes. For the eyes, what you want to do is make an arch and then kind of have a flat area underneath the arch. Once you have that going, you're going to try to repeat it on the other side and just make it thicker. It's important to make it thick on both sides because we're going to be putting a layer of black wool in between, and we want the top of the eye to kind of overhang a little bit. So once you have that going, it's time to just touch it up a little bit, make it look nice, and then you want to kind of check how it looks on the other side, but not before doing the mouth. The mouth is kind of like a Bed Wars bridge. You're just gonna go out like you're bridging, and that's about it really. I mean, there's not much to it. And then I'm gonna be putting stairs in the mouth to kind of give it like it has teeth. Now for this, I just put them in random spots. I mean, if you want to be more precise, you can go for it. But personally, I think when they're in random spots, they look a little bit more natural. Now next is the eyebrows. I'm going to use sandstone slabs, and I just go diagonal basically. I put it down, and then I just go out a little bit, and I click really fast while I do it, and it just gives it these natural looking eyebrows. I kind of do a little check to make sure they're in the right spot before adding the horns. Now, you don't have to add horns to your dragon. In my opinion, it might actually make it look a little bit worse, but in my style of doing it, that's what I like to do. And next is something you're going to see me do for a little bit of time. It's adding stairs to the build. Stairs are going to make it look a lot more natural because the way a spinal cord is in real life, it's kind of like bumpy and has these like ridges on them kind of. And yeah, so that's what the stairs are for. We're just gonna throw them on top and on the sides, and then towards the end of it, we're gonna reach the end of the tail and just give it a layer of stairs at the end. Just let it kind of thin off, if you know what I mean. Then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the bottom of the build with stairs, just spamming it, covering it up with stairs. And this is gonna help so much. When you back up, you can see it looks really realistic. The horns don't look as realistic because, of course, they haven't been staired, and you're just going to do it again on the horns. You can use the stairs for any build that's a skeleton, and it'll help give it more of a rigid look. A skeleton-y look, I guess. Well, next we're working on the wings, okay? Now, for the wings, you want to really think about where you're doing them, and then you're just going to kind of go out diagonally. For me, I go out diagonally, then I make it a little more steep, and then on the other side, I'm going to give it a curve. And I'm just going to try to copy it to the best of my ability on the other side. As you can see, when I was going, I hit a wall, so I just kind of curved the wing away from the wall, and then I went out like that. But when I went out, it actually wasn't curved like the other wing, so I just kind of fixed it, and boom, there we go. When you're trying to make shapes like this, you're just going to want to click as fast as you could and move in the general direction of the shape. It's called wireframing. And then once you do that, I like to fill the whole wing up with stairs. I think it gives it a nice look. And to do that, I just click as fast as I could with the stairs and just kind of go in the shape of the wing. What I like doing is making a layer on the bottom of the wing, and then I can kind of just go up and reach the top. I feel like that's a easy way to do it pretty accurately. Obviously, if you're doing this build in survival, it's going to require a lot of stairs, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we have the dragon complete, but there's a few finishing touches we can add, such as stairs on the wings, which of course gives it the skeleton-y look. And then after that, we're going to want to add some fire to it too, I think. So for fire, you can make it red, orange, but for this build, I'm going to give it some blue fire. I think it makes it a little more distinct. So I start with the lightest color, and then I go to the darkest color. So I go out, just kind of make it in this three-way type of look, and then I give it some light blue glass after the white. And then I'm going to texture it with the light blue paints, just kind of spam them in there. Then I'm going to add dark blue glass towards the ends. You could add spider webs at the end of this if you want. I mean, it's really up to you, however you want to do it. It's your build at the end of the day, and that's the dragon. I mean, it's about done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content.